course not. And one of the big things I've heard from these senators and these representatives in the United States who are talking about Ukraine and the threat of invasion from Russia, they continue to, tell this lie that Russia wants to decimate Ukraine's economy. They want to destabilize the nation. Well, it was the United States in 2014 who led a coup in Ukraine and stripped the Ukrainian people of their free speech. And it also is the United States now who is drumming up all of this hysteria over an invasion and a war, which is causing economic devastation in Ukraine itself. So if the U.S. and these senators and these congresspeople are the ones who are saying that Russia is trying to destabilize Ukraine and destroy their economy, I think the U.S. has actually done, ironically, a pretty good job of that themselves. There was a Ukrainian member of the parliament that came out this week and said that it's going to take roughly $10 billion to try and restabilize their economy after all the hysteria that has, broken out in this past week. The U.S. is serving the deep state interest. They're serving the interests of the arms industry. And this is all, as Zelensky said, a part of a big game of diplomatic chess and political theater.
And that's what is unfortunate. There are lives at stake in this, and as we are part of our history.
So I don't know if you heard that, but that was, before the invasion. That was before the invasion, and Jackson Hinkle was saying that Russia is not going to invade. I watched Jackson Hinkle a lot. He's wrong on this one. He's wrong on this one. Russia did invade. Russia did invade. He said hysteria over and over again. Over and over again. He kept saying Putin is right. Putin is right. Listen to Putin. Putin's telling us the truth. He's telling us the truth. And then Putin invades, and then he's just like, well, just kidding. Just fooling you guys. But he doesn't change his goddamn, perspective on the thing. So, over and over again, oh, Putin's telling the truth. Putin's telling the truth. And then, he's talking to RT, which is interesting. The now what? Discredited, defunct. What do you want to, I guess, censored. They're now but hysteria. He said it over and over again. And like I said, I watch him frequently. But he was wrong. Just like Sam of, Sam and Kim spar and brawl. He said that this was all much ado about nothing. Oh, Russia just putting in their tanks and shit in Belarus and all around Ukraine for the fuck of it. They're just doing it for the fuck of it. They're sitting there saying that, hey, you might have some NATO weapons in your country, so we're going to put all of our weapons around Ukraine. And then we were supposed to believe that meant nothing. We were supposed to believe that him mobilizing and spending all that money and, gasoline and all that shit meant nothing. That was more believable. Hysteria. Look at all the poor Russian economy. All this hysteria, everybody's saying that Russia's going to invade Ukraine. That's not fair. That's not nice. That's not nice for the Russian economy. It's not nice to the Russian people. It's not nice to the Russian nation. How dare you insist that Russia is going to invade Ukraine? How dare you insist that Russia is going to invade Ukraine? So that's Jackson Hinkle calling it hysteria. It was all a bunch of bullshit, right? All much ado about nothing, huh? There's another one where Jackson Hinkle's like insulting Sagar, and he's sitting there. He's very worried about the high transit prices. Poor Russia. You don't understand. Russia is having to pay Ukraine to use their pipelines. They would rather invade Ukraine and steal those pipelines so they don't have to pay any more of them damn transit prices. What the fuck? Ukraine should not tax other nations to use their pipelines. If Russia wants to use Ukraine's pipelines, Ukraine should just let Russia use their damn pipelines. What the hell? In all fairness, Jackson Hinkle, a lot of people were wrong. A lot of people got it wrong. Western media, there was both people that were going too far and people that wasn't going far enough. So there was some Western media that went to Ukraine and they were sitting there just, showing how calm Ukrainians were. Like nothing was going to happen. And so it looked like, it kind of, I didn't think it would happen. I didn't believe it would happen. So, yeah, I should quit listening to people who make terrible predictions. So Jackson Hinkle was wrong, and Joe Biden and Kamala Harris was right. Jackson Hinkle was wrong. The CIA and the intelligence agencies were right. The mainstream media was correct. And Sam and Cam was wrong. Not Sam and Cam. Why, Sam and Cam? Why?